Good afternoon. Welcome back to Capital CatchUp. My name is Ellen Pogemiller, and I am one of the legislative and political organizers for OEA, and I'm so glad that you've joined me again this week. So let's do a quick catch-up. Last week, we fought Senate Bill 634. 634 was a bill that required extra paperwork, educators having to say it's their first, they understand that it's their First Amendment right to sign up or not sign up for a professional organization like OEA. And we lost that fight on the Senate floor. It was a close call. It was 25 to 21. We were able to sway so many members through your advocacy. You let them know why you become an OEA member, why this legislation is unnecessary, and why it's an extra burden for our school districts to actually, implement this rule. So we will be watching to see where this bill ends up in committee on the House side. But there was some good news that came out of session last week. There were a lot of education bills that came out. A couple that we wanted to highlight. One was House Bill 1593, Representative Melissa Provenzano. She wrote a bill that passed that modifies how teachers are required to complete professional development hours. State law requires 27 trainings, and this bill reduces the frequency of 4 of them. Another bill was Senate Bill 267 by Senator Dwayne Pemberton. This allows certain retired teachers to come back to the classroom or career techs with no limits on earnings. The bill creates a 3-year window beginning July 1st, 2021 for retirees to come back to teaching. It's open to educators who've retired as of July 1st, 2020. So next up, this week is going to be a brutal week as far as just session itself. The deadline for bills to be heard in House of Origin is Thursday. So again, as we talked about last week, in order for a bill to keep going through the process, it has to be heard in its House of Origin. So the House has about 200 bills yet to hear, and Senate has over 300 bills. Session will probably be long every day this week. So if you're trying to reach a legislator, you may send them an email, try to call, but it's going to be a lot of time on the floor. So step up. What do we need for you this week? We need your continued advocacy on House Bill 2701. Again, this is the legislation that focuses on the Equal Opportunity Scholarship and tax credits for individuals who donate to private schools. This bill would decrease funding in our state budget. We know that private schools can deny admission and do not have to take every student, and they also do not have the same accountability as our public schools. We're asking you, if you haven't visited our website, www.okea.org, you can find our legislative session page, which allows you the opportunity to click on, tell your House rep no on House Bill 2701. If you can click on that, you can send an email to your legislator. The other thing that we're asking for step up from each of you is Senate Bill 807. This is by Senator Chris Kidd. This would allow school support staff to be paid for time lost when a school is closed due to an epidemic or other situation. The way we need your help for this legislation is we need you to email Senator Kim David and ask her to hear Senate Bill 807 on the Senate floor this week. We know that this would be a huge impact for our support staff. While we hope we never have to go through a COVID-19 situation again, if it were to occur, we believe that our support staff should be paid just like certified staff, and we need to get that into the law. So that's your catch up, step up, and next up this week. We will not have our Capital Catch Up next week. It's spring break. Whether you're going somewhere or chilling at home, we want you to take a break. So thank you so much for your advocacy over the last couple weeks, and we will see you back here on Monday, March 22nd.